Hi friends. So hopefully by now some of you have already seen that I have been very kind of sprinkling out that I am going to start working on my second book. I'm really excited about it because it's really going to be geared more towards you ladies, towards women, a lot more women's issues, energy with women behind money, and obviously some meat and potatoes, you know, some analytical, factual stuff like starting your business and taxes and all this fun stuff, right? But anyways, this week, and once we put something out into the universe really just starts to bring things to us. So this week, I've actually been talking to a lot of women regarding different things, you know, with money and relationships. And as I started yesterday building the outline for the book on all the things that I wanted to talk about and things that I wanted to say, I remembered a very true story that happened 4 years ago. So I am going to add this into the book, but I completely had forgotten that this happened, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it was very powerful to me. So in 2015, I was working at the bank. I was running an office, and for those of you who don't know, I love to do loans, like commercial loans, business loans. Those are all my favorite, which by the way, if you need one, hit me up, let me know, because I love to do that. It's my favorite. So anyways, I had a couple come in, a man and a woman, come into my office off the street. They were not customers. I had no idea who they were. And they wanted to come in to inquire about getting an SBA loan. An SBA loan is a loan that you get from the Small Business Administration. So they come in, and right away, as soon as they sat down, I just started to get really uncomfortable. Like, I started getting kind of shortness of breath, and I just started getting this really bad vibe from these two people. And I couldn't obviously put my finger on it. I think all of you know too that I have, you know, spiritual gifts. So I knew that it had something to do with that. There was clearly something here that I did not know what it was. So anyways, they come in, they start talking to me. They're like, no, we want to get a loan, blah, blah, blah. And it turns out it's her money. She had just gotten divorced. She had gotten like $150,000 from her divorce settlement. And she was looking to take this money to invest and buy a new business. When I asked her, of course, sure, what kind of a business are you trying to buy? She said that she wanted to buy a franchise of 7-Eleven. Okay, but not because it's a 7-Eleven and because it's a bad idea, but again, remember, all my internal bells and whistles are like going off at this time. So I start asking a lot more questions. Why do you want to buy a 7-Eleven? You know, and she's like, no, it's this one, which it's here in Miami, and it's not really a good neighborhood. And then he starts like overpowering her and talking to her and over her and saying, you know, we don't need your opinion. Can you do the loan or not? And so I looked at him and I said, first of all, it's not even your money. So who are you? Because you're talking for her, and she's the one with the credit. She's the one with the money. Like, hi, who are you? Because this guy was just very arrogant, very controlling, very dominating energy. And he was already irking me. And I don't like that at all. So anyways, so I was already kind of clashing with him. And so I was trying to like not convince her to get this 7-Eleven because again, I just kept getting this really, really bad feeling that something is not good here. So anyways, I tried to talk her out of it. He's like, no, we're going to turn the store around and we're going to increase the sales. And I'm like, really? That's fascinating. How exactly do you plan on increasing revenues at a 7-Eleven? Like, are you going to put Twinkies on sale? Like, buy one, get one free? Because last I checked, it's a franchise and there's really no way to increase sales at a 7-Eleven. Like, you're there, you buy it, you get your gas, you leave, right? Anyway, they left. I could not stop thinking about this woman for not months, for like the entire week. I could not sleep, and I couldn't put my finger on why. So I kept emailing her. Like once a week I would email her, hi, you know, how are you? How, you know, what's going on with your loans? Did you get everything done? You know, did you get me the documents? Because I wanted so desperately to get her in my office by herself. Like I needed desperately to talk to this woman alone, because I knew that the relationship that she was in with this guy was bad news bears. I just knew it within every fiber of my being. Anyway, So she never came back. She never returned my call. She, I never really basically heard from them ever again. Mind you, they kind of live in my neighborhood in the office where I worked. I never even saw her like at the supermarket, anywhere. So maybe like 6 months later, I'm watching the news, and on the news comes out a story about a couple that were married. Apparently they got married after they left. That they got married and they got into an argument in front of the 7-Eleven that the woman owned, and the man shot and killed her in front of the 7-Eleven store. Imagine my face when I see this man's picture come up, the same man that sat in front of me in my office and tried me, and I saw him dominate this woman. My jaw dropped. And I was like, I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! I 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 knew this guy was so bad. I knew that something was wrong there. Obviously this is a very tragic story, and it's kind of rare that if I give somebody advice, it's because you're gonna die. But I share this story with you because when I do consultations with people and I tell you something and I can't articulate why or what it is, y'all need to listen to what I'm saying to you, because there's things that I see that are beyond what you see energetically. And again, not every story is going to be bad or tragic. Sometimes there's good things. Sometimes I've told people, this is great, do it, go forward, and it's successful. But anyways, I had another consultation. As I said, I've been meeting with a lot of women this week, and I'm watching the timer on the thing. And I met with another woman this week, and I gave her some advice about a male partner that she's in business with. And again, I'm not male bashing, but she dismissed my advice. And she was like, no, I'm good. I've got that covered. It's not a big deal. I don't have to worry about that. And I said, listen to me. It doesn't cost you anything to pick up the phone, to call your attorney, and to ask one question, maybe two. Protect yourself, protect your assets, protect your money. Let's see how that story pans out. I hope the best. But again, moral of the story is that my consultations and the advice that I give clients are not just factual and analytical based on numbers, dollars, and cents, but they are also based on energy. They are also based on what I see and what I feel and what I'm picking up from your life. So this crazy ass story is going in my new book. So I can't really talk about the title yet until I get some copyrights and some things out, but I cannot even begin to tell you how super psyched I am about this one. So anyways, love you guys. I'm hanging up. You've officially heard me talk shit for 9 minutes. Love you.